Hi, I'm Trawler Specialist Jeff Merrill in Stuart, Florida with Mark Pittman from JMYS. We are aboard Bulldog Sally. She is a Kadey Krogen 58. Mark, give me some more details on her.
Well, Bulldog Sally is a 2014 model, of course. The Kadey Krogen's full displacement hull with that signature wine glass shape to her. Beautiful boat. Twin John Deere 158 horsepower engines, Northern Lights generators, two of them, a 12 kilowatt and also a 20 kilowatt hydraulic package with the hydraulic bow and stern thrusters and the ABT Trax fin stabilizers. A lot of really great features on this boat. You just don't get better than this Krogen 58.
She's really a well looked after boat. 2014, she looks like she's 2 years old. Very well looked after by the owners. Nice Boston Whaler dinghy on it, 3-stateroom layout. Everything flows very nicely. Everything's been looked after just beautifully. We're looking forward to showing you around. Let's go get started. Bulldog Sally has an extended swim platform, which is fantastic for diving, for snorkeling, for coming up on your dinghy. Good staple railings all the way around, folding cleats to make it easy to tie off the dinghy. The staples can be repositioned out of the way. There is a large swinging door entry into the cockpit area. There's also another boarding door over on the port side over here. So you can enter from the dock if you're port side too. Compression post right here for the crane above us on the boat deck. This covers most of the entire cockpit area. Double door here to go into the salon. There's a hot and cold freshwater shower. Good lounge chairs. Below the teak decks is the lazarette. A sink console right here. Storage down below. Glendinning shore power. There's fresh water over on the other side. Coming around the side deck, another boarding gate on the starboard side here. Good handrails, good height. There is a wind door here, so you can block that off to keep the wind from coming into the cockpit. As you pass forward, your fueling station over here. The windows in the salon are opening. There are receptacles for storm plates for offshore cruising. It's a wide body boat, so you have the one walking side deck on the starboard side. Again, good overhead. Into the galley here through this Dutch door, up a couple of steps. You arrive on the Portuguese bridge level, another boarding door here. You might notice that there's a little bit of camber or slope to the decks. This helps shed the water. As I come forward, springline cleat, great docking station here. So I have my two engine controls, bow thruster, stern thruster, autopilot, all the controls right here. Very easy to see where I am positioning the boat, coming in alongside the dock. Some storage lockers built into the Portuguese bridge. This opens up, split door. I like the non-skid that Kadey Krogen does, kind of a sand kind of feeling. Up on the foredeck, there's a seating area with storage down below. I have the Maxwell 3500 windlass. It's got two chain wheels. It's also got a capstan on top. Two large anchors ready to go. Shore power forward, shore power aft. Foot buttons for the windlass. The Freeman hatch opens up to give me access into the chain locker here. The hatches are over the owner's stateroom, which is up forward up here. Very generous space, good tall railing, easy to get around. The cap rail has been treated, so you don't have to worry about varnishing that. From here, you can see great visibility of the pilot house. Again, a little small step here. Portuguese bridge gives me a good secure feeling, and I can wrap around to the port side to go up to the back deck, to the boat deck. As I come along here, guess what? Another boarding gate on the port side, so you've got multiple boarding gates. Dutch door here into the pilot house, up a couple of steps. And we get up to the boat deck up here. So we'll take a minute, take a little break here and come back to that in a bit. Coming along from the port side, you get up to the boat deck area. This is partitioned into two sections. The back half behind this gate right here, behind this fence, has the crane, and that's where the dinghy is. So the Boston Whaler dinghy goes there. We have gasoline tank right here, storage lockers. This is a great, exceptional place for relaxing, dining. Refrigerator, freezer here. The Sea Star barbecue right here. Propane tanks over here on the starboard side. I love how balanced and open this is. Easily operate the crane. And then there's a storage locker here. You come up a couple of steps to get up to the flybridge. Come on and follow me up here. Excellent seating for guests. Notice how this is turned facing aft, so you can be talking to the two people driving the boat or the captain driving the boat. The two helm chairs, both here. You have the hardtop overhead covering, easy control of the helm. Solar panels forward. The forward portion is covering the pilot house. There's a ladder that gets up to the hardtop and up to the roof. Look how much headroom there is here. It's just a great amount of room up here. The visibility is excellent. The Venturi you can use as a hand grip as well. Destroyer helm, my engine controls, bow thruster, stern thruster, both displays for the engine, searchlight, Furuno, the autopilot, compass, rudder angle indicator, stabilizers, high water alarm. I've got everything I need right here to operate the boat. It's a nice day. I'm going to be running from up here. Look back aft. Look at this view from up here. This is just incredible. This boat really has a fantastic outdoor living area. Great for underway. Great for when you're at anchor. And now we should probably go down and start looking at the inside. And from the cockpit, you enter the entry level, the Salon and galley. You have these two large doors with window panels in them, gives you great visibility. There is a screen that is built right in. Bug screen makes that very easy. This is all cherry wood interior. Over on the starboard side, a massive settee, L-shaped. The table is high-low, folds in and out, so you can have it in coffee table mode or dining mode. Forward is the galley with a good counter there. On the port side are two seating chairs, big Cornish chairs, very comfortable for sitting. They have ottomans on them, relaxing right over here. Just enjoy. The visibility is amazing throughout. There are fixed windows on the port side. There are opening windows on the starboard side and back aft. As I come forward, I'm in a transition zone here. I can go into the galley. I can go down to the staterooms, up to the pilot house. Since I'm on this level, let me come into the galley. Look at the granite countertop. Again, handrail, drawers, good storage lockers with louver doors. Beautiful Viking range here, 4-burner. Got the GE profile, convection microwave oven. Easy to do a lot of cooking in here. Big refrigerator, Gen Air, opens down below, freezer, double basin sink, out to the side deck through this door here. Again, overhead storage lockers, dishwasher, trash compactor, lots of drawers. They have a carpet, edge-bound carpet in the salon area. Once you get to the galley, we see the beautiful wood floor. I like how they've got this counter here raised so that you don't see the dishes while you're making meals, but when you're cooking, you can be having a conversation with the people in the salon. There's, again, more storage over on this side, another locker, louver door here with an ice maker, pantry level here, storage alcove. This area is fantastic. There's a central vac system on the boat, good overhead clearance throughout. The visibility is amazing. Sitting down, you can be talking to the people in the galley, talking to anybody else, talking to people on the chairs on the port side. I think this is just a fantastic living area. You'll spend a lot of time here on indoors. You'll also spend time in the pilot house, and you'll spend time outside. There's a lot of great living spaces on the Krogen 58. Bulldog Sally is exceptional in how she's fitted out. Down 3 steps from the landing, you get to the lower level. I can head back aft and go to the engine room, but I'm going to go forward and to port here to the guest stateroom. This is really an office setup most of the time. You have a good seating area around. This will also convert. This top part comes back, this slides out, and you have a nice double berth here. You do have a good desk area here with a chair back there, overhead storage for various items, the opening port lights, bookshelves. There's a hanging locker coming back into the hallway. Generous width on the hallway. Coming forward, it's kind of got the wainscoting sort of look, so you can come in here very easily. The guest stateroom is to starboard. Let's go in here. Large double bed offset over onto the outboard side. Again, opening port lights, some bookshelves, a hanging locker. This has a door that closes off. There's a mirror behind this door. And then I have easy access into this shared head. So the guest, the office one and in this room would share this head here. Coming on in, toilet, sink, mirror, and then stand-up shower stall. And then you have the privacy of the owner's stateroom, which you open up this door, come in. Owner's stateroom has its own ensuite head. I passed the washer and dryer, which are right in the hallway, so that's conveniently just outside. In the owner head, good stand-up shower with a seat built in, bifold door. Again, opening port light, another opening port light. There's a couple medicine cabinets with mirrors, sink, the Dometic toilet. Coming on into the owner's stateroom, large hanging locker, vanity area, back aft with a mirror, flat screen television, steps up to get into the bed easily, little changing seat. Even standing here, again, I'm about 5'11", so even at the top step, it's not that bad. Comfortable mattress, overhead hatches, opening port lights. You have the cherry ceilings on the side, very rich, good feel in here. Big hanging locker here, big hanging locker here. Plenty of storage. Now there are two machinery spaces, which I'll get to next. There's one right below the sole in the owner's stateroom, another one back in the hallway. So let me get down there and I'll show you what those are all about. Below the owner cabin is a hatch that lets you come down to this machinery space, sort of a pump room. There's a ladder on the starboard side. You come down. Once you're on the level, there is a bilge sump back behind me. There's the water maker back aft here on the port side. Two intake strainers, one for the water maker, one for the raw water washdown pump. There's also ABT track componentry on the starboard side. Directly behind me, the black water tank. Let me grab the camera. I'll show you a little bit more. So here's that Freeman hatch. Gives you access up forward. There is the pacer pump, the hydraulic pump. For the anchor wash, you can see a lot of the water maker components back outboard. Here is the water maker. This is the intake through hole and strainer for the water maker. Intake through hole and strainer for the pacer pump. Here is the ladder that you access this space with. There are a lot of spare parts down here. Outboard, more through holes. Central vacuum, and then this is the black water tank right here. Here is the bilge pump I was telling you about, bilge area. So this is a great little storage area. A lot of good gear down here, very well laid out, easy to get in and out of, and sort of hidden below the sole in the owner's stateroom. All right, I'm back in the hallway just forward of the engine room. I feel like I'm playing whack-a-mole here, but this is a great machinery space down here. Let me grab the camera, show you what's going on down here. So you'll see the ladder that I came down. Up forward is the freshwater tank. Outboard air conditioning unit and air conditioning pump. Again, more spare parts. And one of the inverters back aft. The intake through hole here. Groco strainers, that's for the air conditioning. Sump pump, more battery switches. The stringers are great. It's easy. It's very well painted down here, so it's easy to get around. There's the Charles ISO boost transformer. Many of the batteries here. A lot of the fuses back aft. There's another one of the inverters. And then the freshwater tank is forward. This can also be a storage area for putting some of your gear. Give you a better perspective here. There's the ladder that you come down. So great. Krogen's done an excellent job of organizing all the machinery. Everything is serviceable. You can access it and then you close the hatch and you wouldn't even know it's here unless you took a peek around. From the hallway, you enter into the engine room. Close the door here. This is really a great engine room. There's so much space in here. It goes very deep. It's long. Because it's a twin engine boat, the center channel is open and you can access and service the engines on either side. Up forward, workbench area, a lot of tools, your fuel manifold, There are 4 aluminum fuel tanks in the engine room, outboard, serviceable. Every system, the 2 mains and the 2 generators each have dual Raycor fuel filters, which is really smart. You can do a quick change out if you need to. As I work my way back aft, I can see battery banks outboard on either side. There's the hydraulic tank for the stabilizers, through holes, strainers, all Groco stuff. Notice the use of space. There's some storage bins right here for oils, for servicing sprays. Just easy to get around. I have these handrails, make it safe and secure. I could lift up the floorboards if I needed to. Mounts are easy to inspect. As I work my way back, there are the 2 generators, a 20 kW and a 12 kW. You'll notice that on each generator, they have labels where they put the impellers changed, when the belts were changed, servicing. Outboard on the starboard side, air conditioning, fire suppression system, so oil change system down here. Really fantastic setup. Let me switch places with the cameraman and I'll show you what's going on in the lazarette, which is directly behind. Before I go all the way back aft, I want to show you there's an AC frequency transformer right here. So that's really good for your international shore power. As you come into the lazarette, I'm going to work in backwards. Could get more batteries, steering, 2 Glendinning shore power retrievers. Outboard here on the starboard side, your shore power breakers, autopilot pumps, dual engines, dual rudders. Everything's coupled in there, your 2 steering rams. There's the hydraulic stern thruster, Coast Guard identification, some pressure for power tools, and the Hurricane diesel heater. The peppermint bark is mine. That's my candy. I'm keeping that. There's even an inspection port in the door there. And of course, above us would be access up to the cockpit. Up a couple of steps from the galley salon area, you get to the pilot house. Fantastic visibility all the way around. One of the first things you have, which is great convenient access, are your electrical panel breakers right here behind the split glass. Notice I'm hanging on to a grip. Krogen does a great job with these handrails throughout the boat. This little surface area here for putting whatever you need to, but I've got the water maker, my 2 inverters, and my 2 generators. So from down below, quick look at all my breakers and my controls of my shore power. In the pilot house itself, there are 2 Stid helm chairs, Dutch doors opening on both sides so you can get out on either side up to the Portuguese bridge. Overhead hatches, good handrails here. Electronics are all beautifully arranged. Look how big the screens are. There's a little dual step right here. There's storage down below there. The 2 helm chairs are very comfortable. There's even an autopilot in the primary helm chair arm. Krogen's got the wood helm on it, searchlight, engine controls, bow and stern thruster, autopilot, AIS, chart plotter, radar, the 2 engine controls, everything very easy to get to, easy to reach, compass, even on the overhead, VHF radios, your ABT track stabilizers, good headroom. I'm about 5'11", and you can see that I have plenty of room in here. Good overhead handrails. Up to the back seat area, you can be, this is what I like to do, is be the back seat driver. Kick back here. This is also a wonderful place for dining. Take breakfast, lunch, or dinner up here with your surrounding view. The windows outboard aft do open up for ventilation to come through. Again, excellent visibility throughout this entire pilot house. So much to talk about. We need to get you on board to see it, but I love the pilot house of the Krogen 58. Well, hey, thank you for joining us today on this tour of Bulldog Sally. Really incredible boat, very impressive. There's a lot to show. We can't show it all in video. The best way to see it is to make arrangements to get aboard. You can contact Mark to do that. Mark, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
We're going to put my information right here on the screen. I really look forward to hearing from you. Get you guys aboard Bulldog Sally. She's a wonderful boat. And like Jeff said, the camera just does not get it all. We got to get you here.
Speaking of not getting it all, we do have all the information on JMYS.com, the detailed specifications, a gallery of photos, and but again, we'd love to get you on board. So thank you for your time today. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to hearing from you. Give Mark a call, and hopefully we see you on board soon.
See you soon.
Thanks. Hey, trawler friends, thank you for watching the video. We love doing these videos. It's great having you on board. Great being out on the water. We do have over 100 videos on the JMYS YouTube channel. If you would like to subscribe, you can click the button. If you'd like a reminder on when the next video is going to show up, you can click the bell. That'll give you a reminder. We really appreciate it when you give us those thumbs up. Thank you very much for that. We also like your comments. We like to respond to your comments. So please keep watching. Thank you for your encouragement. If you'd like to watch some other videos, we have a couple of them over here to click on. And there's always something new coming on the JMYS YouTube channel. Stay tuned and we'll stay in touch. Look forward to watching you and you watching me. Thank you.